What if I told you that Ghana has found a way to make foreign mining companies help build wealth for their country without owning a single mine? Ghana is Africa's leading gold producers. You would think that, because of that, Ghana is the richest in Africa. But then no, the wealth is being owned by foreign mining companies and foreign bodies. But then President John Mahama has said no to that era. He has said that era is ending with his tenure. Welcome to Solid Finance Podcast, where we bring you finance and economic updates of things that are happening in Africa and the world at large. Stick around to learn a thing or two from this channel. The government is not taking over foreign companies. No, that's not what they're doing. They're just implementing laws and regulations that will help them create wealth for their country. This is a very major shift from the old model that we have all been hearing.
Mahama finally takes over all mines for Ghanaians. Hey, my brother, we are called the Gold Coast, whether then or even before or even now. But I can surely tell you that for now, it even means more to us than before. Ghana is the biggest producer of gold in the world. Are you aware? South Africa sometimes tries to compete with Ghana, but Ghana gold is the best in the whole world. We have the best cocoa in the world. We are so blessed.
Now, many people are wondering, why are they called the Gold Coast? Well, you don't have to dig too much to find gold in Ghana. The land of Ghana is made of gold. And for years, gold has been Ghana's largest export. And this has helped them generate revenue for their country. Every year, millions of gold bar leave Accra, Ghana, to foreign countries. And then they just pay taxes and royalties. And so, President John Mahama has made it very clear. Instead of the foreign investors to own most of the ownership and the profits from this gold, part of it should be left in Ghana. Now, because of this decision from President John Mahama's parliament, this has made critics say that Ghana is going to pursue their investors. But then, I strongly disagree with that, because the Africa of today want to own what they actually have. Now, according to the Reuters newspapers, on May 18th, Ghana has asked large-scale gold miners to sell 30% of annual output to the central bank as part of a revamped reserve building drive, up from 20%. A senior officer told Reuters, though miners say key commercial terms remains unresolved. Central banks globally are increasing stockpiling bullion as soaring prices boost its appeal as a reserve asset. Ghana, Africa's top gold producers, launched its bullion purchase program in 2022, later securing an agreement with miners through the Ghana Chambers of Mines to supply 20% of annual output to the central bank. So for years now, the value of the currency of Ghana, their cedis, has been going down, making cost of living high, making rent high, making food high. Since the price of gold keeps going high and high, our own currency is coming down because of the higher purchase or the higher pressure on dollars. Why don't we fall back to gold? Now, they've opened a reserve for their gold minerals. Every year, 30% of whatever any company does goes to the bank. Instead of them trying to, print more money and then sell the value of their gold, they prefer to keep the gold in their reserves. When they're doing exchange, they don't bring cedi to compare cedi to dollar. No, rather, they bring their gold to do business. Can you see the ideology? Can you see how smart President John Mahama's government is? Doing this will help them strengthen their economy and the value of their currency, cedis. That's because the value of gold everywhere, every country knows the value of gold. Gold has its own measurement. Ghana's economy did so well in the first quarter of the year. This means great win for Ghana. Now, according to the CNR newsroom, Ghana recorded total export earnings of 6.2 billion in the first 2 months of 2026, marking a sharp increase from the 4.2 billion reported over the same period in 2024. According to the latest summary of economic and financial data, the strong performance underscores continued resilience in the country's external sector, following a record of 31.1 billion in total exports in 2025. Gold remains the dominant export commodity, generating $4.2 billion between January and February 2026, up significantly from $2.3 billion in corresponding period of 2024. Performance reinforces gold position as the backbone of Ghana's exports. After contributing $20 billion in 2025, nearly double the $10.3 billion recorded in 2024. Now, this simply means that the export of their gold has gone higher. And for the new policy that President John Mahama's government has given, this means more wealth to the Bank of Ghana. This is not just a Ghana thing. Other African countries are rethinking ownership of the natural resources. The balance is not easy, but if the government can balance it, investors and creating wealth for their country, this will be a very great model for other African countries to follow. For the ordinary Ghanaians or people living in Ghana, this will create more jobs and make their life more stable. The Ghana's gold story is not just about mining. It is now about ownership, economy, and national development. President John Mahama has taken a very bold step in showing other Africans what they can do to retain wealth. Since our currencies are struggling, our natural resources can do the work for us. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do well to like, do well to share, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Solid Finance Podcast, for more finance contents like this. Until next time, bye for now.